All right, hello everyone, and welcome to Sinful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well. Hope everyone's staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the grey. Today we have a hobby hangout, Sunday hobby hangout. Hope you're all doing great. And yeah, we're going to be building and painting some Luminous Realm Lords tonight. So yeah, should be good. Let us know what hobby you've been working on, if you've been working on anything at all. And let us know where you're tuning in from, wherever you're tuning in from, whatever you're tuning in from. So, yeah. How's everyone been the past few weeks? Been a while since we've done a hobby hangout. I have had one busy real life schedule. Is what it is. But yeah, other than that, it's been pretty good. Just checking some stuff, making sure all some stuff is working. Cool. Alright, let's get building some Luminous Realm Lords. So, building up some Venari Aurelin Wardens. No. Venari Aurelin Sentinels. Sorry. The archers. I've got a couple of them built up already, as you can see, and we're just getting the last few built up, and then we'll probably start painting some of the Wardens. Just flip the camera up a little bit. So. Really do like this kit and how everything's sort of all properly sort of put onto the sprue. All the nice little neat little areas. Yeah, hope everyone is doing well. Just getting all the pieces. But yeah, all of these have come on really nice, laying cleanly on the sprues. They're all just sort of sectioned off to one archer per bit, which is nice, meaning you can just sort of clip it all out, clean it all up, and get to work. Yeah, if you're watching, what hobby have you been doing the past couple of weeks? I guess it's been a little while since I've done a hobby hangout, so hope you've all been getting some hobby done. Everyone got stuff organized for Christmas. Anyone know they're getting any hobby for Christmas? I've got some plans to do some hobby over Christmas. Hey Callum, nice to see you there. Slowly painting some eternal guards, stuck and gluing the spears on. Oh, nice, getting your eternal guard up. I do love me some eternal guard. They're amazing models. All those old Wanderer kits are all just great. Big Wanderers fan. A big Wanderers heavy Living City army that I really want to stick together. Got it all there, just need to get painting it really. So these are going to be, Living City's awesome. Got giant wonder, as mentioned, just a big wondrous force I want to paint up. Also want to get some of my old wood elves that obviously are no longer usable in Age of Sigmar. I want to build up an old fantasy army with my old wood elf models, something different. Never thought I had a properly painted fantasy army back in the day. I was much younger and painted much less when fantasy was around, so I would like to have a painted fantasy army. And with some of the old wood elf kits like war dances and all that sort of stuff I've got, I think that's definitely a doable thing. So I almost drop ahead. Hey Johannes, hope you're doing well, mate. But I'm glad to be back and doing some hobby, talking to peeps. It's been a busy couple of weeks. We just opened a brand new cafe, so my life has been very heavily dedicated towards that at the moment. Don't own it. I'm just head chef there, so a lot of ordering stuff, making sure stuff runs smoothly has all just sort of been on my plate. Let's get this bad boy glued together. These Luminous kits are just awesome to look at. I really like the models of the Luminous Realm mods a lot. Another Mega Gargan or some Ardeneth. That's a pretty decent place to be stuck between. Do I want more cool fish elves or do I want more amazing looking Mega Gargants? I think that's a problem many of us would like to have. Which one of these amazing models do I paint? So I haven't actually picked up a Mega Gargant yet. I really want to. That was bad. That was the tiniest piece of the kit. I just dropped it. Oh, luckily, it fell right in an easy place. Yeah, I got some deepkin I want to pick up soon. I want to get back to painting my deepkin that I started. Right now, I'm assembling some Lumineth Realm Lords, some of the Venari Orlin Sentinels, the archers from Lumineth. I've got some Slash. I've got some Slanesh that I want to be picking up soon. So, just some Lumineth at the moment. Five armies enough. What have I painted this year? I painted Beast of Chaos, Gloomspite, Cities, Stormcast, Zinch. So I painted 5 armies this year so far, up to a playable standard. And technically, the Cities one is a lot. Like the series stuff is a lot of stuff. There's like 4 or 5 different Cities armies I painted up. Board game buff. Good morning, mate. I am currently building up some Lumineth Realm Lords. What hobby have you been working on lately, my friends? All our American friends should be just about waking up at the moment. Late night ones work well. I get away and get some time to myself late night. It's about the middle of the day for our European viewers. And all my buddies in America, it should be morning time for you guys. For the majority of US people, anyway. It's a bit too early for some on the far coast, I think. Yeah, 1:30 p.m. in Europe. Well, Johannes, you're from Europe, yeah? That sounds about the right time of Europe. Yeah. Oh, nice. Boy game buff, James C. Awesome, man. It's always the issue of putting people's names on all the different things together. But I'm working on your Hakuran, man. That's awesome, man. Glad to see I have helped get you all aboard that hype train. And yeah, Johannes, thought so. I'm like, I mean, it's the nicest way. I try not to forget, but there are lots of people I chat to. I always feel like, I knew you were somewhere like that part of Europe. I'm like, is he one of the Danish people? Is he one of the Germans? I always get mixed up. I have terrible memory. It's probably why I lose so many Warhammer games. But some exciting stuff coming on the channel next year. We're starting to like record campaign style battle reports for the channel. So there will be like campaigns frequently going on the channel soon. Me and the wife are going to record a Path to Glory campaign against each other. I've got a Warcry campaign we're organizing. There'll be a bunch of other things. There'll always be like the random battle reports. But really looking to sort of start to build up the narrative side that we like doing. So I think our narrative campaign is going to be Gloomspite versus Cities or Gloomspite versus Stormcast. The wife will use Gloomspite. Or maybe she'll use Hakuran and Cities for a Path of Glory campaign. Start with a Sorceress. We'll have something up. There'll be a Path of Glory campaign coming out. So hopefully in the next week or so we'll have the first episode up. Gotta get my Blackguard and Executioners based, and I've got a couple of Sorceresses here. I've got to finish the old metal ones. That should be the decent start to a Hakuran army. Probably get the Black Dragon all painted up as well. The Sorceress on it. Painting these guys up because I probably want to use them in Warcry. Thinking these want to be the Warcry warband I work on. Yeah, narrative side is like, oh, like I like a good competitive game. There's no mistake. Like I enjoy going to tournaments. I enjoy the competitive side of the game as well. I think there's room for all versions of the game, like open, narrative, competitive, um, being practical, whatever you want to say, however you want to play. I think all of them have a time and place in my hobby space. Narrative, what is I enjoy most though. Um, I'm a lore nut. I love learning about all the different things in the lore and stuff like that. So that really appeals to me. And yeah, like not gonna lie, I did that video about the start collecting. See, I'm sort of lucky. My wife will play with me, because like she's a gamer, so that sort of helps. In that sense, that I've already got that part done. So she's sort of already into nerdy stuff and all that. Plus, she knows us playing games when we play for the channel helps the channel. And she's all about helping me get stuff done for the channel. But yeah, Johannes, to answer you about Warcry is fantastic, mate. Especially the new stuff that's just come out. There is some really, really amazing stuff in the new books that have all come out, whether it be the Tome Champions or the Grand Alliance books. Yeah, Warcry is in a really strong place at the moment. I think there's some really fantastic stuff in it. Hey, and like I think that's the thing people need to realize. Sometimes it's not for your wife. Your wife may not be interested at all, and sometimes if she's not interested, then try and force her to be. Like she won't enjoy doing it. I used to get a lot of like just enjoyment with my wife being near me, but doing other things. Like she would be playing her own video games. What are those? Bongo, I'm building the Lumineth Realm Lords, Venari Orlin Sentinels, the archers from the Lumineth Realm Lords. And hope you're doing well, buddy. Nice to see you. It's good to do a live stream. I have not done a painting stream in a while. Yeah, and look, maybe one day you're lucky and she goes, sure. I'd recommend like Warcry or even Underworlds are good things to get someone who's maybe not the keenest to play to give it a go. Yeah, and maybe that's the way you go is trying to find like Silver Tower might be a great, or Warhammer Quest might be a great way to get your wife into it, man. If you can find, you've got the Age of Sigmar ones, but you also have the 40k one, which is a fantastic game. That might be a way because it's a board game with Warhammer miniatures, and then maybe they move a little bit from that. A gateway drug, if you would. And yeah, sometimes that might be the way you get your wife into it, or your partner, significant other, whichever way that works for you. Your daughter wants to play. So how old's your daughter, Johannes? If you don't mind me asking. Silver Tower is definitely a great way because it's cooperative. You're working with the other players, which is what's cool about it. So definitely for like younger kids, that can be a big plus for the game. If they're playing with you rather than against you. I did not clean up this model very well at all this time. Yeah, I would definitely recommend Silver Tower at that age, man. The fact it's cooperative means you're playing together. Like, I think would be a great thing for it. Oh, nice. Yeah, Silver Tower, it is out of print. If you can't find that, definitely check out Blackstone Fortress, which is the 40k variation of it, which is currently still in production. Yeah, iOS is definitely a bit too soon. There's a good mate of mine in Australia who goes around to tournaments and actually takes his daughter with him, which is rather cool. She's 12, but yeah, I'm sure you can find a copy. But yeah, if not, if you do strike out, definitely check out the 40k one. Um, Same core principle of the game. Oh, nice. No, I started playing with my brother. So there's an 8-year gap between me and my little brother. We were playing when I was like 18 and he was 10. So we were playing together. I picked up Warhammer. Like, I started playing Hero Quest with my cousins, who I got into the game with at about 6 or 7. Um, Yeah, D&D is a great way to just get younger people into hobbies. I mean, you could always play Age of Sigmar Soulbound if you want to get into that. That is actually a really simple RPG. It's up there with D&D for me. I'm not just spruiking it because I was a playtester for it. It is a really simple RPG. Uses D6s. It's a lot of just roll this number. And the last one. Yeah. No, so I'm actually going to go with a wintry sort of scheme. So back in the day, my old wood elves were painted in the old winter scheme. The very like dull blue greys, lots of white, but lots of like white grey and teal, and a bit of like muted, like dark blue. So that's what I'll be going for. I'll be doing a wintry scheme on them. Lots of winter bases, lots of snow on the bases. I've got some cool little snow-covered tufts of grass here as well. So that's what I'll be doing color scheme wise for my Lumineth. Yeah, it should hopefully turn out nice. Well, nice. Yeah, I'm a massive role playing fan. Yeah, played D&D, Mutants and Masterminds, all the Fantasy Flight Warhammer ones, obviously. Actually, how things like Deathwatch and Dark Heresy are how I got into role playing. Ooh, nice. Love that idea, Bongo. That's awesome, man. I've got it sitting over there. I'm gonna hopefully film an unboxing video of that up so people can have a look inside. Yeah. Oh, nice. Computer drawing of your adventure party. Definitely go share that in the Discord, man. On that note, yeah. So these Lumineth are one of the standalone kits, so they're not in any of the box sets. They're the set of archers that you get, so you didn't get them in the box, like the Lumineth box. And while we're at that, I have to do this every video. Just a special shout out to all the people who support the channel via Patreon. Thank you all so much for your support on the channel. You can definitely a big shout out to everyone who supports us. So we've got our Sinful Guard Militia members, Christian Weir, Philip Ward, Soren, Kenny Lowell, Auron Shot First, and Cowspawn, and our Free Good Regiment members, James and AJC. Thank you all so much for your support. If you'd like to help support the channel, like these fine gentlemen do, you can do so by either joining our YouTube channel, which you can find a link for in the description, or joining our Patreon, which you can also find a link for in the description. Thank you all. Sorry about that little cutaway there, guys. Something I have to do for all the patrons every video. Everyone who supports via live and Patreon gets a shout out every video we make. Depends, like, Bongo, it depends what you're doing, man. Like, is everyone sort of just standing posing? I would have the Witch Hunter just sort of frowning down if you're having, like, the standard sort of party standing there together. The Witch Hunter should be, like, looking down, scowling, not happy, that sort of thing. So yeah, that would be mine. Speaking of RPGs, we should have Soulbound coming back to the channel soon. Everyone's sort of life has gotten a bit better, so we should have the Soulbound campaign coming back to the channel. Hopefully with some other RPGs as well. Oops. No. Last archer I've got to build. I'm going to build up and paint some demons for summoning for my Zinch, because I painted up like 1500 points of Zinch with no demons, but unfortunately I haven't got like any demons to summon, so I've got a box of blue and brimstone horrors there. I've got to probably pick up a box of pinks and stuff. Just pick up some screamers and some flamers and stuff. Pick up some other demons to summon for my Zinch, and then I can probably start getting them on the table. Get a lot of change. Special shout out to our new Patreon member, James Crowder. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, man. That is awesome. You made my day, buddy. Very much appreciated. And everything we do with the Patreon money goes all back into the channel, whether it's buying new models so we can fill out new armies, or improving some of the equipment. At the moment, generally Patreon pays for the streaming services we use, so that allows us to keep doing that, and my editing software, so it allows us to just do that. That's what Patreon pays for at the moment. YouTube is generally YouTube revenue, so not members or anything like that. Usually is paying for new stuff, making sure we've got paints to paint up stuff and all that sort of stuff. So it all goes back to the channel, which I can then put back towards helping you guys, and giving you guys something to watch and something to listen to. If my ramblings are really worth that much to many people, very much appreciated, man. I really appreciate that. Choking up a little here. On that note, don't forget, guys, we are going to be doing a Christmas giveaway on the channel. Now, I have recently picked up a spare of this model that we're going to be giving away to one lucky subscriber. So everyone who does support via Patreon and or as a YouTube member gets an additional entry into our little draw. Me and the wife will be drawing to see who gets this fun little model. So you have to be subscribed on YouTube to go in the running to win this special lady. And yeah, someone's going to get this lucky lady for Christmas. We'll be doing the draw on Christmas. So yeah, someone will get this. All Patreon, all YouTube members get an additional entry into it. So awesome. You could potentially have this amazing model, and I have got my copy that I'll probably paint up soon, just to show off how awesome she is. Alrighty, well, we've got them built, so let's get some paints out, I reckon, and we'll start trying to work on painting up some luminous. Also, whatever platform you're watching on, please don't forget to leave a like on whatever platform you're at. That all helps. No worries, Nate. Thank you very much for popping in, man. Have a good night's sleep. I mean, you say you're heading to bed early, but it's like 11:30 here in Adelaide, so. Alright, so we might just start with one Lumineth model and just work our way through and do a test paint scheme on this one model, just to see whether or not we like the scheme on them. So I'm going to get some lead belcher down on all my metals. Okay, we're just going to get down our metal first. So yeah, we just want to get this one. Get our sergeant all done up. See how the colour scheme works, and then we can finish off the rest of these. This first unit of 10 pikemen, I got 3 units of 10 pikemen to finish up. I got 3 units of 5 Dawn Riders, unit of 10 archers, and I've got Eltharion, the Scenario Cathalar, and the Stone Mage all to do as well. yeah. So I'm just get a couple of colours. I probably won't be on too much longer tonight, guys. Because we have some stuff to do tomorrow. It is getting near Christmas time. But we'll have another video out tomorrow and should hopefully have the first game of our Path to Glory campaign out sometime this week, I hope. Sure. Alright. I think that's most of the metal. So then what are we doing after that with the metal? Alright, well, metal's probably not dry on this guy. So we might leave that there for the night. Just about to hit the hour mark anyway. Thank you everyone for coming along, hanging out tonight. It's been great to actually do a hobby hangout. Once we're sort of back into some sort of routine, We can get having a few more of these and probably get a set night on the Hobby Hangouts. That'll be the big aim for the new year, will be to get a regular day planned for Hobby Hangouts. I know we were doing the Wednesdays, but they're becoming a bit of an issue, just me having time to sit down on a Wednesday. My local game store has our game starts on Wednesday, so I'd rather be at the local game store helping support them on a Wednesday. So we might move the Hobby Hangouts to maybe Sunday nights, maybe Monday nights, something like that. Sundays always do well though, so likely be a Sunday night. Hobby Hangout on the regular maybe. We'll work something out though. Definitely in the new year we can look forward to having a lot more structure on the channel. We'll have series going out in proper intervals and stuff like that. But anyway, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Thank you everyone for helping support the channel in whatever way you do. It all means the world to us. Stay safe, everyone, though. Stay well, and most of all, everyone, keep fighting that war against the great, and I'll catch you all real soon. Ciao for now.